Joining us now is CBS News business and economics correspondent Rebecca Jarvis. Rebecca, good morning to you.
Hey, Chris.
So how was this speech received in the business community?
The business community is hesitant. They like the concessions. They like some of the tax breaks that have been afforded them by the administration, but they're looking for more, and they don't want to be told what to do. They don't want to have the president's timetable dictate when they hire. They want to have their shareholders and their business dictate it.
Now, companies, they've done extremely well. They've cut a lot of jobs, as we've seen over the years, but their balance sheets are showing record profits. Wall Street's doing very well. So can a speech like this have any impact on these business leaders to go out and then hire more people?
Ultimately, I think what's going to have the biggest impact, and this is what business leaders tell me every day, is demand. They need to see demand for their products come back that will necessitate greater hiring on their part. They've cut costs, they've cut employees because the economy has necessitated it, according to them. They're not going to pick it up again until demand comes back. And we're seeing that from companies like Ford, which says maybe we're going to hire some new people because we have more cars wanted by the American public.
Okay, let's talk credit cards here for a moment now, because for the last couple of years, we've seen people really pull back on using their credit cards. But now it looks like people are starting to borrow and use them a little bit more. What is that a sign of?
Yeah, consumer credit jumped in the month of December by 3.5%. It's a sign that people are feeling a little bit more positive about the economy. That's a good thing on its face. We need consumers to spend, but we don't want them overspending because that's what got us in this problem in the first place.
Now let's talk about the market, because again, it's these mixed messages. We see the market with a closing yesterday with a 2.5-year high, but those unemployment numbers and those job numbers are still stagnant.
Yeah.
So for the people at home that are wondering, is this good? Is this bad for the economy? What is actually going on?
I mean, ultimately, when you look at the stock market is telling you that corporate America is doing pretty well. They have found ways to do more with less. That does not mean that the jobs picture is going to be better. And sometimes what you see in a recovery is that the stock market improves, the corporations in America improve, and then eventually the jobs market improves.
And I guess one last question for you, and I'm not expecting you to look into a crystal ball, but what does this say about stocks as we move forward?
You're going to make me do this, Chris. I mean, I think what it says is that when you look at it historically, where we are in the recovery and what's happened to stocks, we still have a ways to go. That said, it cannot necessarily happen without pullbacks along the way. So if you're an average investor, you're putting money in this market, you have to be prepared to lose some in the near term. Longer term, you're better off.
Rebecca Jarvis, thank you.